Hey Virgos, welcome back. I'm here with your weekly reading for June 13th through the 20th. It's been a long day. It took me a second to remember what month we were in. I have pulled your oracle cards. As always, we'll do oracle, then we'll do the general, and then love. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified of when your other videos come out. Hopefully I'll be able to get the full moon videos out this weekend, but we will see. My kids are home, so I have to film when they let me. All right, so I went ahead and pulled your general cards or your oracle cards, so let's see what they say. We have the Star. Love, listen to your heart, embrace what makes you happy. There are 1,000,000 reasons to love. Looking good, starting off very good actually. We have the Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. Full Moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. And the Blue Moon, believe in the impossible. So overall, I feel like this week, or just overall, you are feeling renewed. You know, you have hope again. Wouldn't surprise me if this is in love. Maybe you've been kind of closed off to the idea of love for a while, and it's like something's happened. You're shifting your mind, your thoughts or whatever on love, and you're open to it. And not only are you open to it, you're like feeling renewed. You're very hopeful in this situation. Also, you may be feeling a bit creative or planning, making goals and that type of thing. So bring your ideas to life. And if it is creative, you know, more creative energy going through you, you know, make sure you're taking time to, you know, put them on paper or whatever it is. All right, then we have the answers you need are coming. So definitely might be getting some answers this week that you've been needing. And then we have believe in the impossible. So bring your ideas to life no matter how impossible they seem. All right, and I feel like here it's like there's a lot of blue here. And it's kind of talking to me about water, emotions. It could be an Aquarius has come in and kind of renewed your, you know, your ideas of love, kind of renewed your heart, you know, opened it up again to the idea of it. But I see a lot of blue here, so I feel like your emotions are really in check, or you're either listening to your intuition. I'm not always drawn to, you know, a color coming out, but with these three cards, I mean, it's pretty noticeable. So I do feel, you know, this is like a turning point for you, I believe, really. Like, believe in the impossible. Won't surprise me if the Wheel of Fortune or Magician card comes up in your readings. But definitely starting off in a very, very positive note, just getting this card alone, but then with a love card as well. I feel like you're opening your heart again. So good for you, Virgo. All right, let's get into your general reading. All right, what's going on with my Virgos for June 13th through the 20th? What's going on with my Virgos June 13th through the 20th? What is Virgo's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome for June 13th through the 20th? Please and thank you. Virgo, June 13th through the 20th. Virgo, June 13th through the 20th. Virgo. Please and thank you. I do see the star card there on the top. So we have, oh, the Page of Swords, Three of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. We have the World here as the overall energy. So a cycle hasn't finished. Maybe you're tying up loose ends. Not tying up loose ends, but you know, like crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's, making sure that everything is actually complete with this cycle that is coming to an end. It's just not ended yet. So it wouldn't surprise me if for this week you are working on tying up those loose ends. We do have the Page of Swords here, and you are feeling very, very determined. Very level, not necessarily level-headed, but very clear. You have some like clear goals in mind, and so you're like very determined to complete these tasks. All right, you're going after them. Maybe you're coming up with some new goals or dreams or anything like that, and you're like, all right, it's time to do this. You know, I'm going after this. I mean, just look at his face. You know, he's not going to be pushed around easily. He's going after it. You know, it might be starting something new with it being a page, but definitely just feeling very determined. Wouldn't be surprised if you're very determined to finish, close that cycle out, and that's what you're working on. So let's see. I feel like that's it. Eight of Swords. So you're still feeling a little trapped in your head. It almost really wouldn't surprise me. I'm kind of getting this two ways, okay? Either you are determined to get out of being trapped in your head, okay? To break free of these fears and anxieties, to free yourself from this. Or you're so determined on getting where you want to go or getting out of this that it's almost, with them both being swords, I wouldn't be surprised if you're so determined you're like stuck in your head. You're trapping yourself, if that makes sense. Like I said, whichever group you fall into, I'm kind of getting two different groups with that. For the most part, I feel like you're I feel like you're just determined to not be stuck anymore, to not be trapped in your own head. All right, why is the Three of Cups here as Virgo's obstacle? Why is Three of Cups here as your obstacle? Five of Swords in the reverse as your obstacle. So I'd say for some of you, there may be a friendship here, okay, that maybe is more like a frenemy relationship, you know what I mean? And so you're having a hard time walking away from that because you feel like they're your friend. There's been good times, times where you celebrated, but it's like with the Five of Swords in the reverse, it's kind of like, I feel like there's you're having a hard time walking away from it because I feel like there was a reason to walk away from this, okay? This friendship, yeah, there were good times there, but it could be that it was like they were one way to your face and then doing the complete opposite behind your back. That's for some of you as well. I feel like I'm getting a bunch of you guys, a bunch of different groups of y'all. For the other part of you, it's just like you kind of maybe are celebrating too much with your friends and you need to kind of back away from it. Because it's time, it's work time. I can't believe I'm telling Virgo that. Virgo knows when it's work time. That's what Virgos are good at. We have a good time though. We know how to have a good time too though. All right, so it could be, it's summertime, we want to have a good time, but you're also really trying to tie up this loose end and you're determined about it. So, you know, it might be that, you know, it might be that you just need to kind of back off from the partying with your friends for a little bit, just for this week, so you can tie these loose ends up. All right, the advice here is the Emperor. So this could be an Aries you're dealing with. But the advice here is to be strategic, be a leader, be determined, you know, keep that determination, make plans and go after them. You know, don't make plans and sit around and not do anything about them. That's not really Virgo energy anyways, but, you know, it's time to be a leader. And it's not even a king, it's the Emperor. It's time to be the Emperor of your own life. All right, take charge. All right, take charge of your life. If we did have the Ace of Wands in the reverse come up. So take charge of your life. If you are kind of being summoned to like go play with your friends, you know what? It's time to take charge. You know, take charge. Be like, no, I can't do that. Can't believe I'm having to tell Virgo this, to be honest. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Don't start anything new. Why? Because of this. It's not time to start anything new. If it was this side, it would be time. It's not time. You're still tying up these loose ends with this. Your most likely outcome is the King of Wands. So, on your way to becoming the Emperor, you're going to end this week with the King of Wands. All right, so you're still going to be very confident. You're going to be very bold, courageous, definitely a leader, very strong. Let's see what else we got here. And motivated, all right, taking action on your plans. Why is the King of Wands here? Thank you. Ooh. You might be turning someone away too. You might be turning a love offer away, a soulmate away. Could be for somebody from your past. It wouldn't surprise me, but I get that this is a very firm no. All right. And with your Oracle cards coming up, how they did, that's why I'm kind of getting the vibe that it's like someone from the past may come back. There too. Someone from the past may come back, and this is what you're going to be. No. Thank you. And you're going to be very stern about it. You're not going to start anything new with them. All right? That's your advice anyways. Whew. All right. Moving right along. Let's get into your love reading, see what all of that was about. All right. Might be saying no because, like I said, you're renewed. Hope is renewed for you. Yeah, that's a past person coming back, Virgo. The World in the reverse, tying up loose ends. That's someone. That's someone from the past coming back. Excuse me. And you're going to be very, very firm in saying no. I don't feel like you're going to want to start anything new with them. At least not this week. Okay? I'm shuffling the wrong deck. Well, that'll be for your advice. It'll already have the deep shuffle for you. Virgo. Let's put some Virgo in here. Virgo, June 13th through the 20th. All right. What is Virgo's overall energy? My goodness gracious. It's been a long day, y'all. Been a long day. What is Virgo's overall energy and love for the week of June 13th through the 20th? The Sun in the reverse. So either you're not happy or you're realizing a situation is not making you happy. Also could be a Leo that you're dealing with, that you're kind of like, not feeling that anymore. Just saying. Not Leo. Why did I say Leo? I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, let's get it together. Sorry. Like I said, this day's been forever. All right, the person Virgo is dealing with. The person Virgo is dealing with. What is their overall energy? They have eyes for you. Hermit card. I told you, I feel like they're coming back. You came up. I feel like all they think about is you. They may be going inside and finding out what's going on with them and all of that soul searching. For the most part, I feel like they cannot get Virgo out of their head. And you're like, that doesn't bring me happiness. That's not where my joy is. What's wrong with you? Get it together. I don't feel like you're feeling it. All right, we'll pull some cards and see what's happening. All right, Virgo, June 13th through the 20th on low. What's happening with my Virgos? Virgos. I would say, you know, rough reading, but I don't. I feel like this is actually a good reading. I feel like you're coming into your power. You know, telling somebody no isn't a bad thing. And I feel like you're like, no, that's okay, cool. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Judgment. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Ace of Swords in the upright for them. The Star in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse. For you, Five of Wands in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the upright. The Emperor again in the reverse. Page of Swords reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Hanged Man. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. So I do feel like you're making a head over heart decision for this. Okay? You know, it's like you're being logical about it. You're just kind of like, this didn't work. You know, my heart may want to go back to you, but my head is saying no. Warning bells are going off. And I feel like you're doing this head over heart because you're kind of out of your element. The King of Pentacles in the reverse being Earth. You're kind of feeling, you know, this relationship or this person, you know, when you were with them, it made you very unsteady. You didn't feel very grounded. You know, it really took you out of your element. And so it's like, I'm sorry. I just have to do a head over heart decision here. I'm doing fine without you. You know, I recovered without you. You know, I'm finally a little bit better. You know, can see clearly enough that this did not bring me happiness anyways. So, can't start anything new with you. Here they are. It's like they're opening up communication with you. It might be new communication with you. They could have been like giving you the silent treatment for a while. And it's like that silent treatment was what you needed, to be honest. And it was like, you know what? I don't need that garbage. You know, I need to just worry about Virgo. So you took care of yourself and realized you didn't really need them. And now it's like, they're like, well, I might need you. I feel like they see that you're stronger. You know, you had the Emperor and the King of Swords, or the King of Wands in your general reading. The Star in the reverse. They are not feeling very hopeful about the situation, though. But they are trying to move on from the hurt, okay? They are trying to move on from the pain of it all. But you're done. You're done. You're not fighting with this person anymore. You're not. I don't even feel like you have you know, sometimes when I see this card, I think it's like maybe there's internal conflict going on. I don't even feel like you have that going on anymore. You know, you're making a head over heart decision, but I don't feel like you're conflicted about it at all. If that's not what it is, you're not fighting with this person. You want an equal give and take relationship. You want things to be balanced, even. And so I feel like you're just kind of focused on making that happen for you. The Emperor in the reverse wouldn't surprise me if it's an Aries that you're dealing with either. But it's like you're just not, you're letting go of control of this. You know, you're not trying to control anything with this, because you're not in it at all. You know, you're just like, there's no reason thinking about this, or even, you know, trying to control the situation. I'm just gonna do me. It's not even like I'm getting a hard no from you. It's just, no, you know, I'm busy doing something else. You know, you know, the only no I'm really getting here is the Ace of Cups. I'm not starting anything new with you, and I'm not arguing with you. That's all I'm getting. You're working on your balance. Like, I feel like you're just not really giving any energy or thought to this connection at all, to be honest. So what do? Page of Swords in the reverse. They cut off communication again. They may be spying on you, like on social media, that type of thing. But they're also not waiting, and they're not going to be putting anything into this either. They're not going to try and grow this situation, you know, this connection either, because they know you're not. I mean, you didn't really give them much of a choice here. And so they go take a time out and get a new perspective, or work on getting a new perspective. Alrighty, let's pull some advice for my Virgos. If I can talk anymore today. Alright, now my advice deck for my Virgos. We'll give it 2 more shuffles, since I shuffled it so well a minute ago. Pull the advice. Alright, what advice or guidance do you have for my Virgos for June 13th through the 20th? What advice do you have for my Virgos, June 13th through the 20th? The Magician in the reverse. Don't try to create anything new. Don't try to manifest anything new. Makes sense because you're working on some other things. The Moon in the reverse. And then the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. So the Moon in the reverse. There still may be some secrets you don't know, or you're getting clarity. You might just be getting clarity about the situation. Any secrets that there were are coming out. You have the 10 of Cups followed by the Lovers in the reverse. Hello there. Okay, we'll take them. I wouldn't normally, but Temperance, Queen of Pentacles, and Judgment. Okay. So here we have the Magician and the Moon. So don't try and start anything new. Don't try to manifest or create anything right now. Some secrets may be coming to light. Things may become more clear. Remember that the answers you need are coming soon, so it might be something to do with that. Just work on yourself. I actually feel like these two are going together. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Work on your kingdom. Work on your money. Work on your happiness, your independence, you know, your wealth, okay? Just worry about you for a while. Take care of you. Be very not determined, but, you know, regal about it a little bit, because I feel like you are a queen, okay? And if you're a guy, then a king, however it resonates with you. But, you know, it's like, come into that power, okay? Get back to who you are. The Queen of Pentacles also is Earth, so get back in your element. Get back with what you're comfortable with, and that's probably your money, your finances, your work, things like that. 10 of Cups. Find what fulfills you emotionally, okay? Find your happiness, what makes you happy. Don't focus on love right now. This may be it may have been a soulmate that you were dealing with. It was a soulmate, because this is a soulmate card. But that doesn't mean that you have to. That's the soulmate that you're supposed to end up with. Have patience. Find that balance, and make wise decisions, logical decisions, fair decisions. Okay. So definitely head over heart this week, which for the most part seems to be easier for Virgos than some other signs. But see if there's anything I missed here. But no, just focus on you. Yeah, they may come back, but you know what? You're doing you. You're working on you right now, and that's what you need to be doing. Finding your happiness, making yourself happy. All right, Virgo, I hope you found some messages here that will help you through the week ahead, and I will see you next time.